First video ever. I'm Gavin. That's Mason. We're currently working on the Trans Am. That's probably what we're gonna base a lot of the channel off of. But we've done basic body work, as you can see. We've taken off the front, or I guess I should say Mason has. I haven't done much of the body work myself. Today we're hopefully gonna drop the engine. That's where we are in our journey. And we have a lot of interior work already taken care of. As you can see, seats are taken out. We're currently working on taking out the dashboard, and that's roughly where we're at. Once we drop the engine, we're probably going to be working on lots of exterior body work while we still have warm weather. And in the winter, we'll likely be working on that thing. And unfortunately, it requires a lot of work all over the place. So we'll see where we get, but that's where we are right now. So we did a lot of interior work on the dashboard the other day. Mason and I are wrapping up the current stuff. We have, I'd say, what do you say, about 50% of the screws removed? Yeah, something like 50% of the screws removed for the dashboard. So we're getting there. What size do you need?
Second one.
Second one? Which side?
Smallest to largest.
I didn't
Second
realize
one.
that. Oh, smallest to largest? Oh, that game. Here you go.
Thank you.
So we just found out that there's a bunch of crap glued on right in there.
So so there's two panels here. There's an interior panel, and then there's the exterior panel. And this exterior panel obviously wraps around the whole dashboard. But we need to separate it from this interior, because I don't know if we'll be able to get this out. I would really like to take it all out at one, but I don't know if we can. So we're just gonna kind of figure it out and go as we go along.
I'm currently struggling on this side. I'm trying to figure out where all these screws sit in order to make this part come off right here, top of the dash. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out.
Pretty much what's going on, you're gonna have to get under here.
Oh, my bad game.
So pretty much what's going on here is that
Sideways.
we're trying to take this dash off. This isn't gonna work.
All right, so we're making some progress. We're gonna be trying to pull this shell off right here first. We were gonna disconnect everything at once, but we realized it's kind of a bad idea for obvious reasons that we didn't really realize. So Mason's down there currently trying to figure out how to detach the thing, because which one?
The same one. What I was saying.
Okay. Because somebody had a grand old idea of gluing it in, whether it's the hillbillies that had this before us or the GM engineers.
No, it's for the GM engineers.
Yeah, there you go, GM engineers. And a little bitty light bulb on the ground. That probably does not belong there.
No, that goes to the headlight.
Oh.
There's a headlight up there.
So apparently this goes to the upper headlight right there. So we were just introduced to a pick your poison situation. We're probably gonna end up taking both dashboards out at the same time, because there's the outer shell right here, and then there's the inner workings all in here. And we're unfortunately, there's no good way that we can take this out, because we could take out the inner and outer separately, but the problem is that requires us to separate it, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. So we're probably just going to end up pulling out both the inner and the outer together. Got all these nuts taken out underneath the dashboard. we have a lot more give in her now. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's a lot better. Mason's kind of struggling over there with that side due to all the wiring. He doesn't really feel like doing all that. So, yeah, Mason, you're a wimp. So the biggest problem with rusted floors is there's huge holes, and some of the smallest bits end up falling through the floor. So we have some nuts that fall over there. There's a single nut actually that's right over there in the dust. I wish I could record myself picking it up to show you how far under it is, but there's no hope in that. It's too far. So we just took a little break. We went back over to Mason's house, which is not far from here. We grabbed the manual, which we just found out we had, and we are currently looking through it to find all the electric stuff so that we can label it with Sharpie and tape, because everything under the steering wheel is currently being withheld from us, like the bolts and all that to take the dashboard off. It's currently being withheld from us because it's all blocked by wires. So we're gonna try and figure out what wires go to what. We're gonna label it and then disconnect them, and we should be golden. All right, so we actually just pulled the engine. Didn't really expect to do that today, but we're making good time. So I will be explaining all of that in time lapse, and I say time lapse, just in a couple clips in a second. Explain how that went. It went really smooth. Nothing but the body now. So she's sweet. Everything looks, for what it is, it looks like it's in really good condition. Like I said, she came out really good. Only took a couple pumps to get it up as high as we needed it to. But thank goodness it came out. There was only one thing that we forgot to secure, and I think that was hooked up somewhere to the carburetor. But it sticks out of the car right there. I don't even know what it was. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just making sure that everything on the engine was clear, and she's set to be moved. So thank goodness we got the engine out, no problems. There was a second where we thought the chain broke. Just a lot of noises that it was making. We're definitely not using this chain again. So how about that? So we're currently looking for a pipe because we can't get enough leverage on one of the bolts to untie the engine. She's stuck. Best shop helper around, right here. All right, engine's officially fully out. No major problems. No problems at all, actually. We're just cleaning up now, and we'll probably call it a day. Decent progress made, and small mess, but. Where'd these bolts go? Oh crap.